Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video I'm going to discuss about data warehouse. So let's get started. Yeah, so in this video series first I will discuss what is a data warehouse. So you can understand data warehouse as a central repository of your organization. So you can see if you are a data engineer or any data person who is working on some role that involves working around with data, then you might know that as you work around data and you try to solve business problem using data, you know that data comes in from various different sources. So this data warehouse is needed for a team where they want to store as a central repository, and the data is collected from different sources. So or you can consider like when data comes from different sources or from different teams, it is in different format, and it varies in different, and like the same row name, same columns has a different name in two different sources. So you aggregate this data in one single format, you have that uniformity of data, and you load that data in your data warehouse, or you say in your database, which has schemas, tables, and we name it as data warehouse. So it's it's a place where you have your team has that access, stakeholders has access to that data. It's a central repository and data is aggregated. So this is how a data warehouse works. So for example, it's the core of the BI systems. And suppose if you are working for example an airplane company, and you might be interested, your stakeholders might be interested, okay, what are the days when customers search for the flights, what are the dates when they are more interested in booking flights. So based on that, you can make some informed decisions for your team and for the business that can make profit for them. This is the kind of this is the way how business thinks, and if they want want to take that decision based on available data. So this is to solve all these problems, we need a data warehouse, because we cannot query directly to a single source, and it will take a long time. If we have a central repository, a data warehouse where we have this data available in a in a same format, uniform format, and then business can query that data directly, or it can be linked to a reporting tools, and it is available directly. So there are basically three types of data warehouses. For one is enterprise data warehouse, which is same as like you have your relational databases. So and in enterprise data warehouses, what happens is you can it's okay for you to refresh the data to your enterprise data warehouse like once in a day or once in a week, or data is loaded here every week or once in a day. So this is called enterprise data warehouse, where you have historical data as well, and your data refresh is not refreshed like based on real time. Then you have another data warehouse, that is operational data stores. So what happens in operational data stores, your information, like your decisions are important for, like you have to make the real-time decision. So as your real-time database data source updates, the same time your data warehouse is updated too. So for that we need operation, that is called operational data stores. And then we have data marts. So you can like data marts are nothing but you can subset of your data warehouse. So we will see all these in detail. Let's see. Then yeah, then again like some people have doubt, like why do we need a data warehouse in first place? So the main reason is, if we want to make the quick decision for our stakeholders and we want to have that data available as soon as the request comes in, so for that we need a data warehouse where we have data stored in a format, tables, sources, data which came from the sources is cleaned and available in a uniform format, and you can quickly query that data. So this is how data warehouse works, and that's why we need a data warehouse. We for sure need a data warehouse if you are working with very different source systems and there are millions and millions of records. Then definitely like your team needs to have a data warehouse. So to optimize the speed of the of data querying and reporting tools, it helps to definitely you need data warehouse. And data warehouse provides the consistency to the data. You can remove the redundancy of the data, duplicate data, and uniformity to the data. That's why we need a data warehouse. And also, like as I have already told, like if you have a data warehouse, if your team maintains a data warehouse, leadership has the quick access to that data. And like if they have to make any informed decision, or their decision is derived from the data, then they can quickly go to the data warehouse and query the data, aggregate the data, and search for the and try to solve their problem using the data, and that data can be easily available on the data warehouse. So that's why we need data warehouse. So what is the data architecture and what are the different layers of data? Let's discuss about them. So first of all, in your data warehouse, data comes in from the data sources, and that data sources can be your different applications that your team are using. Your data might be coming from a CRM application, or some OLTP databases, or some uh, data from a real-time application, or that might be a flat files which comes in, like say every Monday morning. Or your data might be coming in from different data stores or data applications like SAP application. So it can be anything. Your data source depends on the team you are working from and what are their sources, what kind of your business area, and how your data is coming in. That is the data source. So that is the first layer of your data warehouse. Obviously, to make a data warehouse, you need a data source, and that data source is different for every team and every organization. How they maintain their data, how they collect the data, store their data, depends on that organization. So this is how your data sources comes in. And then what so before building a data warehouse, what you do, so you create a staging area, and in that staging area you copy the data as is from data sources to that particular database. So in the staging area, what you do is you might have a single database where you copy the data as is same from your data sources. Why we need a staging layer? We need a staging layer because you cannot query data directly from the sources, or you cannot perform any operation that might delete some data from the sources. Obviously you do not want to do any changes to the data sources, which is important for the company. And the second most important thing is, you do not want your systems to be slowed down. If you are querying, if so many people are querying data sources at the same time, or we are doing any operations, it might slow down the speed for the end user of that application. So we do not want that. So what we can do is, from different data sources, we can have our data copied as is in our data staging area in staging layer, and from there we can perform operations on that data and do build our data warehouses from there. So when we copy our data from we load data to the staging area as is. After that we perform ETL. We have different tools available in the market. Again, it depends on your organization what ETL tool they prefer and how they what. So like tools might be different for different organization, but the core concept is same for every company. So using either you perform ETL is nothing but extract, transform, and load. Either you do extract, transform, load, or extract, load, and then do the transform. So based on your business requirement and how you are solving that problem depends. I will be creating more videos and will be doing a detailed discussion on each and every of them. So this is like basic overview of the data warehouse. Then we build the data warehouse. So your data warehouse might be a single database or different databases, or you might have built your data warehouse using either star schema or snowflake schema. In upcoming videos I will show you like how to build a data warehouse. So as of now you can understand that once we identify our data sources, we load the data to the staging area from our data sources. Sometimes companies might not do that, but it is preferable, and I think it is a best practice to copy the data or load the data as is to the staging area. From there you do the ETL on your data and build your data warehouses, and then you build data marts. So data marts can be any number. They are nothing but the subset of your data warehouse. So for example, if you are working for a e-commerce company, they might have they might be interested in knowing the sales report. They might need some financial data. They might need like what are the products that are. So there might be different business requirements, and the complexities of that problem might be different. So based on your use case, you might need one or two data marts, maybe more, or just one data mart, or your problem can be solved just having the data warehouse. You might not even need a data marts. It's completely depend on your business use case. So this is how we build the data architecture. Again, you do ETL or EL on data marts, and once you have your data warehouse ready, and if your team needs to build data warehouse, you have your data marts ready, then you use the analytics tools and reporting tools to build the reportings, and based on your like business use case, you solve the problem. And this is how the data warehouse architecture works, and this is all about data warehouse. Do let me know in the comments if you need more information or any particular topic related to data engineering. I would like to create more videos related to that. Thank you.